Evening. Today I share with you some images and of course I play some games online on chess.org. So you can join the stream to watch these images, to comment the images. These images are meant to be an inspiration for you. A lot of colors out there, and these images were projected on the walls in the church. So I think you will be surprised what kind of colors you will see. That's one of the topics of this stream. Another topic, I play, of course, games on chess and comment them so you can challenge me whenever you want. Why I decided to share the images, I think a quote from Kramnik is very important. For us chess player, the language of artist is something natural. So I combine now the chess element with the questions of colors and creativity. Therefore, that's the background why I want to share with you some images which are, in my opinion, very creative, and I made them today. So that's the reason why I share them with you today. Let's see if you enjoy them. What are your opinions about them? And afterwards, we can talk also about chess, playing chess, and speaking about studies. If you are online, please write the questions which you think are relevant in this context. So let's dive in and see who wants to share his thoughts regarding the images you will see. Okay, so let's go inside and see if we got now the desired images. Most of them are from the church. So let's see, having the first image, let's go there. And hopefully you see now the first image. Yes, let's see it. Okay, that's the first one. And as I told you, the first one is, I think, very impressive. You will see most of them are from um, the church. So as you see, Christ in the background, and then the windows and the different colors. And therefore, I thought, let's show you the images. These are unusual images created, I guess, computer-generated images and projected with the beamer on the walls. So you will see unbelievable creative images, which are, in my opinion, very, yes, how do you say, very unusual, and you can relate these images to the question of Genesis. So that was the topic there, and therefore you will see the cosmos, how nature was created, and different styles of images, which impressed me a lot. And you must see this changes a lot. So the images, the colors change a lot. You will see in the background, you have in the background silence, and then suddenly very nice music, which is complementary to the images. Therefore, there is very intense atmosphere out there. where you can, yes, you can enjoy that these images because, as I told you, it's not that usual to create these images. So please tell me what you think about these images. If you like to see much more about them, um, I think it's an interesting way to make the relationship between chess and art. And that's also the quote which I had at the beginning, the quote from Kramnik, who said, for us players, chess players, the language of artists is something natural. So let's see what kind of images do we have here, what kind of images impressed me a lot. So you see the topic is the genesis, how the world was created, the beginning, the fantasy, the imagination of the beginning. So these lights are really beautiful, and there four projections on the wall on each side. So you see the colors are very nice. I'm not sure if my camera is showing them properly, but it's like a painting on the wall. And yes, I hope these images are an inspiration for you. They are an inspiration for me, but I hope these images are also an inspiration for you. I'm not sure if you feel it that way, if you, yes, if you appreciate this type of stream. So please write in the chat what do you think about these images, how do you relate to them, and if these images um, are creative, or what do you think about what kind of association do you have, what kind of um, thoughts you have when you see such images. So yes, I'm very curious because I know then further if I should make similar um, streams for you, and therefore it's important to have this kind of feedback from you. Yes. So I don't know what it is. Is it an eye? Is it the beginning? The colors which you see here are amazing. Of course, I'm not sure if the camera gives you the possibility to see in every detail the transformation, and yes. So let's dive in, show you some other images. I'm a little bit surprised because I don't know what you think about these images. Are these images surreal? Are these images nice, very well prepared on the computer generated images? So tell me what you think about it. So you see these colors are really impressive, and hopefully we enjoy this creation, this mental creation, computer generated lights there with a lot of flowers, beginning stars, uh, the evolution of the possible evolution of the planet. You can interpret a lot of things into these images. I don't know. So let's dive in and see much more of these images. the flowers, and yes. These images were made from the hall, and you see the windows there. And this is an old church, and I think the concept to create such beautiful artistic moments, supported by silence and music, and on the floor were some couches, so you can sit and meditate and enjoy these impressions by looking above. And yes, as if you look upstairs or above, and see the different motives evolving. And yes, what can I say? Evolving, and um, hopefully this is something different. It's not that easy to realize what exactly these images represent. But for sure, it's an interesting way to present them and to see what beautiful colors we have. Yes, that's the beginning and the end. So I don't have much more images. These are all the images I have. So I hope you enjoy them. And now let's see playing again some games online, and we can talk about the images you already saw. Okay, let's share the screen and play now some casual games with the viewers. Okay, I have there 5 minutes, and let's go. Who wants to be the first player? Let's see, I have a player. Yes, Tassinanta joined the stream and the game. So let's see, Tassinanta. What's your decision? Playing the Sicilian. I play the Rossolimo against you. Hopefully you enjoy this variation, and let's castle. Sometimes, yes, playing rook e1. I'm not trading the bishop very fast. Just seeing how you will develop your pieces. Let's play h3. Preparing in some cases to play d4, c3, d4. e5, yes. So let's play c3. And I'm ready to open the center. Okay, let's play d4. Takes, takes. Should I trade the let's trade the queens. Playing this way. Preparing to play in the center. Let's 92. What's the best way to play this line? Let's play a4. 92. And I'm ready to develop my pieces. Perhaps trading the rooks on the d file. In some cases, I want to play also with a5. Yes, bishop on, let's take and play knight to b6, knight. Okay, and rook d1, trading the rooks, takes, knight to, yes, this makes sense. Let's see, can I create some threats? a5, knight there, takes, and afterwards I have, let's activate my king. Yes, bishop there, it's interesting. Let's play knight there. Creating pressure, takes. And knight on. Yes, I must go back. Obviously now I managed to keep the pressure against the c5 pawn. And obviously the main threat is now rook a6. King e2. And if I take, yes, let's play rook to, no, king d3, why not? Let's play king d3. f5, yes, f3. And I'm ready to take with the knight on e4, creating another weakness, playing against the weakness c5 and e5. Takes. Now should I take with the king or should I take with the... Let's take with the knight. I don't want to allow him to get some counterplay on the first rank and second rank. That's my decision now. In some cases. So he has now bishop, yes. Takes, what's the best choice now? Bishop c5 takes, wins the pawn there. I'm a little bit surprised. Is this a blunder there? Pawn. Now I'm threatening to win also the second pawn. So he must be careful. Playing sometimes bishop d6 or a rook to... Yes, Dasinanta, thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you are inspired to look at this variation, the Rossolimo It's an unusual variation there. So you have my support there. Thank you very much. Uh, DNS. Okay, let's have another challenge there. Playing, for example, creating a game. And let's see, you can challenge me 3 minutes, 5 minutes without increment. That's a nice start. So let's see who wants to join the stream. Of course, I can play also bullet games, but with bullet games, I can't talk that much. So that's a little bit amazing to play bullet game, you know? Oh, so I'm just making a blunder there, unfortunately. So what's the best way now to continue the attack there? Let's play it this way. Oh, yes. So let's play this way and takes there on f8, playing h5. And let's play this way. Takes, playing there. Let's see what's the best choice. What's the best choice here? Yes, it's not that easy to play this line. So takes. So let's see what's the best way. Bishop there. Let's put it this way. Okay, let's take. Give it a check. Takes. And now let's see what's the best way. Oh, I was a little bit faster. I was a little bit faster. Oh, Maxim, I just was a little bit faster. Thank you very much, Maxim. I hope you enjoyed the game. Obviously, when I play Bullet, this is very difficult to comment. Thank you for following the mindset, the Mindstein. Thank you for following me. I hope you enjoy the stream. This is a new unusual stream, playing chess and showing you some images. That's the reason why I thought let's share with you some images I already made. These are images which are from yes, from let's see, do I have there other images? No, they are not there. So just playing some games. Okay, obviously these images are not there anymore. I just need to play another game, create a game. Yes, let's see who wants to join the stream and the games. So this is the position, and I'm challenging you now with 3 minutes, obviously. Yes, 3 minutes without increment. Let's see, playing once again the Grünfeld if he doesn't play. Yes, he is letting me to play the Grünfeld. So let's play d5 now. Stopping ideas to play e4. Okay, let's play. What should I play in this position? Let's play c5. Knight e7. b6. Bishop e7. And e5, why not? Takes. And what's the best way now to continue here? Let's play knight c6 is an option. Knight c6, knight f3 is an option. Knight c4, knight d7. What should I play here? Let's play knight c6. Queen to e7. Rook there, preparing, bringing all my pieces into the game. And I'm ready to play in the center. Knight c4, knight g4, knight. What's the best way to play this line? Knight e4 is an option. Okay, let's play knight c6. Rook d6. Doubling the rooks there, yes. And now I can play knight e4. And am I ready for queen to b3 is an option? Takes, no. f5 is an option. Yes, f5 is an option. Let's play f5. f3, okay. Playing there. Let's play king there. So now I have some ideas I can play on this long diagonal. Yes, taking. What's the best way to play this line? Now I need to play faster, yes. Hi, Tsupili, I'm here. Do you want to play? Yes, I want to play some games. Let's see if I can manage to do that. So congratulations, Jesus. Congratulations. Very well played, Jesus. Very well played. I was for a moment I wasn't distracted by the chat. But these are excuses. I shouldn't use excuses. Uh, Unfortunately, I hadn't too much time there also. Therefore, it was very nice. Uh, a nice game with you. So I really enjoyed. Let's see, playing against Bad Patzer. Bad Patzer, let's play e4, having nice. Let's see what's the best way to approach this line. Okay, that looks fine. Let's play d4. e5, playing the advanced variation there. And after e5, you have c5, bishop f5. That's an interesting decision how you play this line. Bishop e2. I play a slow chess, as you see. Let's play c4. Creating some threats. Check. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's play knight c3 is an option. Yes, knight c3. Playing for fast development. That's my choice. And so let's take the bishop pair. Or do I have queen a4 check? Knight c6. C takes d5. Knight takes d5. And knight takes f5. What's the best choice here? Let's take this bishop. Takes. Preparing to and castles bishop b5, queen a5. So let's castle first. Let's castle first. I have no idea how to assess this position. You have there almost equalized, but I thought my bishop pair makes the difference. Now I'm not sure if the bishop pair is making the difference. Okay, now I'm winning a pawn there. So that shouldn't be bad for me. Playing this way, take on b4 and play with the bishop pair. takes, a3, takes. Interesting choice. So let's keep the pressure developing my pieces first. Okay, rook c1. Still have slightly pressure there. Bishop d4. Bishop d4, g4 doesn't work. Bishop d3, knight c3, queen b3, queen to knight a5, and now I can play queen d3, knight e3. What's the best? Bishop e3 is that possible? So, but then you take on b2. Okay, but I can play rook b1. That's an option. So what is your decision there? Rook takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, doesn't work. So if I play queen to d3, bishop doesn't work. I just blundered a pawn there. I just blundered a pawn, obviously. Bishop e4, bishop takes, knight takes. So let's take there, playing bishop e4. Creating some threats, having the bishop on both diagonals against b7 and h7. That's an interesting decision. Yes. How can black defend against this threat? Knight e6, knight e6, knight e7, g6, knight h6, knight h4, g6. This allows me to damage the pawn structure. I'm not sure if this is the best way to approach this line. So let's take, play rook e1. And I have no ideas to bring very fast my rooks into the game. Yes, that's nice. So let's play rook to c3, knight e7, knight f6. Okay, rook to d3, why not? a3, b4, takes, check. check, 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 check. So thank you very much. Bad Patza, I just uh, managed to create a weakness on the king side. You won the pawn back, but I was surprised that it worked. I was a bit careless there, but then you defended very well. But I think this weakness you shouldn't allow. Perhaps knight h6 was an option, not allowing bishop takes h7, queen h5 check. So thank you very much for playing against me, giving me feedback there. That's a nice approach. So you have my applause there, and I really enjoyed it. Maybe another game. Let's see who is the next challenger there. Casual game, 5 minutes. So we have now Jar Ragnar. Thanks, but I play like a rookie. No. This is just for exercise. It's very nice to see how you can play better. That's the idea behind this exercises. Nothing special there. Okay. We have now a line which I learned recently. I don't have too much experience in this line, but bishop e7. Let's play a3. Have no clue if this is correct here. Playing knight f4. Creating some threats against the king. Queen b6, yes. Bishop d3. Takes. h6, yes. h6 is very strong. I can play also with h4 in this position. Bishop e3, b4 is an option. Let's play with b4 now. Let's go for b4 here. In some lines, I can play with h4. So rook g3, h3, g3. That's an interesting approach, but obviously that doesn't work. So thank you very much, Ragnar. I hope you enjoyed the game. So you have my applause for your game. Certainly, you can improve this position. You can improve your play in the opening. So it was a opening mistake there. Therefore, I hope you have a look at this line once again. After white consolidate the center and you don't have counterplay, then it's difficult to equalize because you need to have some pawn breaks out there. If you don't play with pawn breaks, then the space advantage and the better bishop makes the difference. Yes, so that's the background out there. I hope you still enjoyed. Let's see, create another game. Playing now against Gerard. Okay, Gerard. 2009. Gerard, it's your turn. Let's see if he is online. It seems he is online. He has the green button, but he doesn't play. Okay, let's try it once again. Casual game. Do we have enough players online? Yes, we have enough players. Okay, playing now the Scandinavian once again. Knight f6, c6. This is the Gubinsky-Melz variation, and he knows the theory. Obviously, everything is fine here. So giving a check. Taking the knight first. So obviously he knew the theoretical line, but not in very good detail. So thank you very much, Matze Tonos. Thank you very much for playing this line against me. This is a very important line out there, but if you don't know it exactly, you will have difficulties, these tactical difficulties. So let's see, a new opponent, Epitetos. Do I get some winning chances with this Scandinavian, this lame variation? It's not a Sicilian, but still winning very fast with it. So obviously now I won't win that fast because he plays very, very nice lines here. It's a solid setup against my Scandinavian. I'm very passive for the moment. Let's see how he wants to develop his pieces. I don't like the knight on e2. This knight is a little bit passive there. So bishop to, interesting choice. That's an interesting choice. Bishop to e5, giving the bishop pair. Doesn't make sense to play this way. Queen b6. Queen b6. What's the threat of this idea? Let's play Queen b6. So I'm working now for some tactics on the d file. Yes. So what's the best way now? Playing with queen to a6, queen to b5, queen to d8, queen to b4. Queen to b4 trades the queens. So that's an option. Queen to a6, queen to b5, queen to a6. He must play b3, and then I take on e5. So that's a little bit unusual. Queen to b5 is an option, yes. So let's try queen a6. b3, yes. And if I play c5, or what should I play here? Rook to d8. Rook to d8. Okay, I have some threats now on e5, but I don't like my queen. Yes, my queen is a little bit strange place, but obviously he just allows me to take on e5. That's an unusual decision. Yes, that's an unusual decision. Okay. Can I play knight to g6, or what should I play here? Knight d3, knight b4. So let's play knight g6. Thank you very much, Epitetos. It was a little bit unusual to oversee this tactical sequence on e5, but you deserve an applause. Yes, sharing your ideas. Obviously, this opening line is very good for white, but you need to play for opening some lines on the queen side, I guess. That could be an interesting plan with a4 or a3, b4, opening the diagonal for your bishop on g2. That's a major topic there. Okay, let's see, having another opponent, El Kakatut. El Kakatut playing now b6, knight c3, knight e2, and now what's the best choice? Let's play a3, and I'm ready to protect my e5, yes. Let's play e4, queen to g4, attacking g7, takes. Let's take on g2, g7 first, bishop h6, and now let's take the knight. And I have some advantage there, winning some pawns. That's unusual. f6, yes, makes sense to play this way. Let's play taking there, playing f4, keeping the pressure on the... Yes, let's play king to f2. Simply play tornado chess. How is it? How is it to play tornado chess? What's the idea there to play tornado chess? So please teach me what's the idea to play tornado chess? Crush everything. No, I'm playing very uh, slow chess, as you see. Nothing special. Trying to get some space there. Playing with g4 knight. Yes, okay. He wants to play this way. I can play g5 in some cases. Yes, g5. And now king e3. Protecting my weakness on d4. And now I'm pushed the h-pawn. I'm just pushing my h-pawn. Nothing special. Hopefully these two pawns are strong enough. Thank you very much, El Kakatut. It was an opening mistake there. So this line is interesting there because you don't damage my pawn structure on c3, and I managed to get a very favorable French position. That's the idea behind this line. So thank you very much once again. Let's see. You deserve also an applause. Please write me if you don't like the applause. I like the applause. I hope you hear something. So please, DR4, say if you hear the applause there and if everything is fine, because I'm not sure if my desired setting is properly if I put it correctly, so hopefully you hear something. Okay, let's try another opponent who wants to join the stream. Playing some casual games. Yes, we have eggs there. Playing once again the Sicilian, a Rossolimo variation. I hope you learned something with the Rossolimo variation. Let's castle. Playing d3, why not? Queen e2. Now let's see what's the best choice to play this line. Let's play with e5 first. Stopping any counterplay on this side of the board. Yes. Bishop g5. Let's play this way. What should I play now? Bishop a3 in some cases. Knight c3, knight d2. So let's play knight c3. And I want to play against the weakness on a6. So what's the best choice now? Bishop to... Let's play bishop to a3. Creating some pressure against the c5 pawn. Obviously, my main topic is this bishop shouldn't be part of the game. And that's my aim there. Knight d6, so you allow me to take the pawn. Okay, I take the pawn. Take the pawn. Let's take it there. Yes, so what's the best way now? Let's play queen to e4. Threatening to take on d4. Yes, takes on d4. And of course, in the long run, I don't want this bishop to take part in the game. So the bishop on c8 should stay closed. Therefore, I don't take the pawn on e6, I guess. Not yet. As long as the pieces are not coordinated there, I don't want to take there. So let's see what's the threat there. Queen d6 is an option. Queen d6, trading the queens makes some sense. But this wasn't the best move there. I should play queen e3 now. So obviously I'm too optimistic there. I'm too optimistic to win there. Knight takes e6, yes. Obviously that was an interesting choice. But I just thought let's play this line. c5 doesn't work. Knight e5 doesn't work. So once again, knight's there. And at least I managed to create some weaknesses on e6. Let's play rook e1. And still, I'm aware that my pieces are all in the center, and I shouldn't be worried about this sequence. Just bring my king into the game, and king on e2 perhaps, or knight e5. Perhaps I can open some lines on the king side. So you say you play strong, easy chess. Easy chess, it's a correct answer. I'm not sure if I'm playing strong, but I hope my opponent doesn't get too much counterplay. That's my main philosophy there. Just keeping my pieces together. Now I can go with my king on c3, for example, double the rooks on the e file, and then let's see how he managed to deal with this pressure. You feel it? Now, obviously, I have knight b7 there, and still getting some material for the beginning. This type of chess is with few resources, you know. I'm not playing that exhausting chess where I need to calculate too much. Yes, just keeping my pieces together, no counterplay if it's possible, and then I just um, bring my king now on the king side. Yes, and let's see how I should continue now, playing with d4, b4. Should I take the pawn there on, let's play with b4. And I want to activate my rook now on the a file. That's my main topic. So no counterplay there. And now rook to a7. Let's see what's the best choice now. Playing with f4 in some cases. What's the best way to deal this position? Knight d7, rook takes. So let's play g3. So what's the best way? Knight g4 check. Winning some pawns there on h6. So just taking the rook there. So thank you very much, X. I hope you enjoyed the game. Obviously, winning the pawn on c5 was very important for me. We have to see well. Hopefully, um, you enjoyed the strategical idea, which reminds me a bit of the Nimzo Indian, but this time reversed, playing on the weakness c5. And the whole topic was this white square bishop shouldn't be activated. And you see, I managed mm, during the game to play around this white square bishop. And still keeping an eye, you shouldn't get counterplay. That was my standpoint, my philosophy, how I played this game. It wasn't that accurate, but at least as long as black doesn't get counterplay, I feel comfortable. And if I explain that, this is a certain kind of um, playing without too much calculation. It's a lazy chess. It's a lazy chess for old men, where I just need to keep my pieces together, control the counterplay, and in the earlier streams I said this is a game with less energy. So if I play too tactical, where I need to calculate precise, then I have difficulties. But as long as the game is not forced and I can control the game, I feel very comfortable. Even if I'm tired and not very fresh, as long as it's not necessary to calculate precise. Uh, I can play these games with such results. Mm, yes, that's the background of this playing. Let's see if I create another game against Gerard. Okay, Gerard, the second time, obviously, yes. Now let's play e6 against Gerard. Are you playing the London system? No, you're playing now the French. Let's see if Gerard is playing the exchange French. No, he's playing knight c3. So what should I play against Girard? What's the best way to play against Girard? Let's take, play knight e7, knight f6. Okay, let's try b6, bishop e7. Okay, let's play bishop e7, castling. Is this Rubinstein solid enough? Obviously, my opponent has a very good development. Perhaps the Rubinstein is a bit passive, but a very strong German grandmaster is playing regularly the Rubinstein. That's Georg Mayer. I have seen some games of him, but not too many, because he's threatening now knight f5. That's interesting. Take. So let's play. What's the best way to play against this line? So knight f5, c5, knight f5, takes, and I can win a pawn there. Takes. If I play rook e8, knight f5, knight e5, c5, and he takes on f7. Okay, let's play something like this. Let's see if it's possible to protect f7 and e6. h3, okay, h3 makes sense. So let's play c5 now. Now we're threatening to take on d4. Yes. So queen to c7, bishop e3, rook, bishop d6. Let's play bishop d6, why not? Threatening to take on g3. Okay, and now can I play e5? Equalizing, is e5 equalizing? E5, or should I keep my, let's bring my rook into the center. Knight d2, yes. c4 takes, bishop f4. So let's play bishop f4 first. Trading the bishop, yes, takes. So now I need to play much faster. Obviously, I equalize now, but my opponent is played very fast, so I don't have here too many options to create counterplay, but I'm very solid for the moment. That's the reason why I should be satisfied with the opening choice. So what can I play? Let's play knight there. And queen to f4. Trading the queens, I shouldn't have problem in this endgame. Let's see. So in some lines I can play h6, bishop to, okay, and make some sense. Takes, h6. What's the best choice now? Takes, h6. So let's take first. Take first. And play a6. Takes, yes. And now I've got some interesting positions there. Let's see what's the best way to play this line. Knight on f4. Perhaps first g6, I'm not sure. I thought perhaps I gave him a tempo there, knight. Okay, let's go back. Perhaps it wasn't that precise to play this way. I'm sorry for that. I could have played better. Yes. So what is the best possibility? Let's create some threats against the pawn there. So playing bishop to d5. And now I'm ready to go for the pawn. Let's see. Yes. And now let's play bishop back. So you have a puzzle for me. Okay, let's see if I can play having a puzzle there. Let's take. Knight c3, and now let's activate my king. Just taking there on a4. So thank you very much, Girard. Obviously, I managed to create some counterplay against the isolated pawn, despite the fact that Rubinstein is a little bit passive. Obviously, with some moves, I could neutralize his initiative. Trading the queens was, in that case, favorable for me. I'm not sure if the plan with bishop b5 was good enough. You sent a link? No, I think links are not working in the chat. Yes, you can try. You can send a link. There you have a puzzle for me. Okay, that's interesting. So I see in the emails, if I get it on chess, you can send it, and then I can see if I receive your message. And then we can make a puzzle. Yes, why not? A puzzle. So let's see, which puzzle do you want to send me? It could be interesting to to solve your puzzles. In the meanwhile, let's see, can I create some images there? Let's send you some images which I uh, made today. The Genesis images which were um, projected on the wall in the church. So this was my topic today. Let's see if you recognize these images. As you see, there are the windows there, and um, you must imagine the silence and then beautiful, beautiful music in the background. And therefore, this type of images impressed me very much. What kind of yes, I will look back, Pat, at this. I just have now the possibility to share with you some images projected. These are painting, if you wanted to say that way. With light, you create on the walls of the church these images, and I thought let's share with you a little bit the impressions of my concert today. This images of light. I don't know what kind of um, impressions these images creates on you, but as you see, very, very special images which impress me a lot. And you can't imagine, you see there the beamers, there are four beamers, and all these images projected on the wall. I had a nice impression today, and the music was also beautiful. Therefore, I really enjoyed that. So, okay, now let's see. You sent me an I don't have it in my Lichess emails. So, Bad Patzer, I don't have it in my emails. Where did you send the link? Yes, to Zumpili, I have no link here. So let's see once again. No, I don't receive the link, Bad Patzer. That's a little bit surprising because I thought you saw inbox Zumpili. No, I don't have it. So I didn't get any. You must look once again. Maybe Lichess banned me. Okay. Because I don't have your link, but you can write the position and I put it on the screen. So write a starting position in the chat, white and black position, and then I can um, put it on the board, and then we can analyze it together. That's a good start. Yes, because I don't have it in the email. So that's the problem. Let's see. King G1. That's just a second. King G1. I need to put the board editor. Okay, clear board. King G1. Rook F1. Yes. Rook C1. Yes. And then A2, B2. Yes. What else? F2, G2. Yes. And then what position? Queen D2, Knight C3, and a bishop D3. So we have now a good position for white. Pawn on E5, yes. Bishop on G5. And we are already now black pieces. Yes, king on. I'm very curious what type of puzzle you send me. It's a very nice interaction. Yesterday I had a very difficult study to solve, and obviously you saw me in the stream working very hard, solving a very difficult position. King E8. Okay, and now let's see, how do you put the pawns there? Bishop on F8 and knight on G8 and a rook on H8. Yes, pawn on A6 and B7. I see some ideas with mate on D8. Let's see, D7 and E6, D7 and E6. Yes. F7, G7, okay, F7, G7, H7. And the black queen, where is the black queen? Because now for the moment we have three pieces there and the queen on D4. Ah yeah, queen on D4. Interesting choice. And that's white to play. This is it. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? White to play. Yes, I have some material advantage. No, black has is a pawn up, what I see, and he's underdeveloped. So the question is, in this position, this is my match on anonymous leeches. I solved this. You solved this position. Oh, very nice, very nice. So obviously, in this position, the question is if I manage to use the development which I have. I'm much better developed, and how should I create here an attacking position? Something with the pawn. Let's see if I can have some counter chances here, creating threats against d7, d8. That's the main topic. The queen is not protected, so what are my candidate moves? If I should play this position, what would be there a nice sequence? I see something like knight b5, and if he threatening knight c7, and he needs to take, and then I play queen a5, threatening the rook and mate on d8. And if he takes with rook, I take on c8 with mate. That's my first thought. And of course, after knight b5, this is the sequence I see: queen a5 threatening mate and threatening to take the rook. If he takes, I take on c8 with mate. So that's one of the ideas. So another case is taking on e5, but then I play knight c7 and win the queen. So knight c7 is really a strong threatening mate and attacking the queen. So needs to take, and after queen a5, he will lose um, the bishop now, and it's mate on c8. So I think this could be the solution. So thank you very much for sharing your ideas here on my stream. I hope you enjoyed this idea. What I'm searching for yes, it's also made on d8, of course. Yes, it's made on d8 directly, of course. So in this position, it's made there. Yes. So the mate on d8 is the main topic there, and the problem is in this position that hello, Conrad. So I just received a puzzle from Bad Patzer. I think it's Bad Patzer on Lichess, and on Twitch DR4. Therefore, we just analyzed what is the topic in this puzzle, what are the main ideas. So obviously the queen is not protected. I have some threats on the 8 rank, and knight b5 threatening both mate and winning the queen. Obviously he needs to take, and then I have queen a5 threatening the rook and attacking d8. And if he takes on a5, I take on c8. That's the topic here. And he has no other defenses. If he plays f6, for example, I can take on a8 and win a lot of material there. So this is not the best approach there. Too much material. Okay, I really like your feedback. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle which Bad Patzer gave to me. Of course, the puzzle isn't that difficult, but you still receive from me nice, very nice example how a chess player can spot the main difficulties in a specific position. So we have now a interesting position. Perhaps Conrad is giving us another difficult position, which I'm really I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have the strength now to solve the position which Conrad has. That's the problem there. But I can still play some games. It's much easier for me than solving Conrad's studies. But perhaps Conrad has an easy study for us. I'm not sure. That's the question. Let's see. In the meanwhile, I can play an easy game. That could be. Then I could give you a mate in 7 composed before the studies. Yes, you can send me a link with the position and we can try to do that. Why not? It's not in the list. Yes, why not? Why not? But you see, I need to be fresh to solve this difficult positions. So, and I should be aware that you challenge me with this exercises at such a late hour. I I'm not that fresh, but let's drink a little bit water. In the meanwhile, Conrad is sending me a mate in seven, so we should solve it together. In the meanwhile, let's share with you once again the um, some pictures, which in my opinion are very interesting pictures which I made today in the church, and the topic was Genesis. That's the uh, background why I show you these images and why I called my stream today Genesis pictures about the creation of the world. This is light painting. Just making a little bit content now for the viewers until Conrad is giving me such hard work preparing a mate in seven. Um, these images are made from the floor, so you see different pictures there. So Conrad, I don't get it. You need to send me the position in the lichess because I think the links are not allowed in the chat. That's the background there. And uh, still waiting for your position. In the meanwhile, you see it was dark and the images were projected on the wall, and I really liked how they developed the choreography of the images, how these images developed. You see only one images at a time, but you must think these images evolved. Suddenly appears a flower, then another flower. This was continuous movement, and in the background um, was music. So DR4 says, simply I have a rapid tournament in the morning, 10 plus 5 pace for feeder rating, so I need to get some sleep. Do you have any advice for me? Yes, I have an advice for you. I think if you sleep and you are rest, to be fresh, to be present there, to calculate every sharp and correctly, you will have a good result because playing this fast is important to be in a good mood and a lot of energy. Now it's not necessary to prepare anymore because the energy for this long tournament is much more important than a preparation and a specific variation. So yes, you're right. Go to sleep. That's the best preparation. And good luck for your tournament. Okay, so these are the images, and now let's stop this saying goodbye to DR4 and uh, sending him uh, a good wishes and for his sleep and his preparation. And now I've got the message from Conrad. 9 rounds, I have long day, thanks. So having now Conrad's analysis board, And let's see what is his preparation here. Analysis board, and sharing this analysis board with my viewers. I'm very curious what Conrad prepared for me. Hopefully it's not that difficult. Hopefully it's not that difficult. Let's see. Can I solve this question? We have there for black 2 queens on the board, and it's in this position we have uh, made white to move, Conrad. So say please once again the conditions of this position. What are what is the theme? Obviously, you mentioned that black or white should move. Whose turn is it? And you said something mate in 7. White to move and mate in 7. Thank you very much. That's white to move and mate in 7. White to move and mate in 7. Okay. That's but I'm a little bit surprised. Conrad, we have 2 bishops on the dark squares, so that's a little bit unusual. 2 bishops on the black squares. That's a little bit unusual. So is it correct? Is this position correct, which I'm working for? Because the bishop on d8 and bishop on a3, yes, you know. Black has 2 queens and 3 more on the way, so this is called harem. Yes, obviously, that's true. That's obviously, I need to check, and then check, check. So let's see once again. Check is putting his queen there. Check. First, before that, let's give a check there with the bishop, or what else? Let's play with the bishop. Check. He needs to put the queen. No, not necessary there. So let's go back. Giving a check here. What's the best choice here? Let's see. If I give check there, he put there. Then giving a check there, he needs to go there. Giving a check there, he needs to go there. And now I take. Oh, it's check there. Oh my goodness, it's check there. So let's see, instead of this check here, I need to take here first with the idea. No, it's not made the way I'm seeing. What's the best trick here? Takes. So I see it's a little bit unusual. I haven't seen the idea exactly. So the check there, he must play this. And then I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Let's see. Go with the king away. This is a check there. If I take, Needs to take. And it's a little bit unusual. Let's go back. So we have some ideas here, but obviously it's not that precise. If you start with both rooks checks, black even draws because is met by king d2. So the accurate way of checks is a rook, bishop, rook, bishop. Okay, rook, bishop, rook, bishop. The accurate way is rook, rook, bishop. Okay, that looks interesting. So check here, and then check. Okay, so he needs to play the queen. So we have the check there, and then we have the check there. So this is the line, and now we have the critical position. How should white continue? We are on move 4, so I still have some. Now it's check there. It's check, and obviously it's interesting if I play now queen e3 in this position. Queen e3 is very interesting. So queen e3, that's the question. If he takes on h4, obviously, and this is check there. So it's not possible. Not possible. So queen e3 isn't working. What can I play? It's check. And now I need to play king to h7. The idea behind that is if he takes, I have mate. If he takes, I have mate. Okay. So now he has, if he takes, it is mate. If he takes, it is mate. So he can play c5 or e3. Because if he takes on b4, it's mate. So only e3, and so e3 doesn't work. E3 doesn't work now. So king, why is e3? King to h7. Oh, the pawn is not going back. Oh, sorry. So he can't move this pawn. He has only one move. c5 now. Only one move is not legal. Yes. Yes. So c5 is the only possibility. And now comes the interesting part. I play queen e3, I guess. Queen e3 doesn't work. Queen e3 doesn't work because queen takes h4. So what's the best way now to play? Bishop h4 doesn't work. So let's see what's the best way. Bishop to c5 doesn't work. Bishop to c3. Queen to b1 queen to b1 and queen to check. Yes. So after c5, I'm not sure what's the best approach, because now obviously king h7, c5. I can play so check there. Perhaps king to g7, king to g7, king to g7, c5, c5. Yes. Obviously, after c5, I can play queen to g2. No, queen to g2 doesn't work because he takes on b5. So and there's no mate there. There's no mate, so queen g2 doesn't work. I can take on d1. He takes with the king. So queen e3 is an option. Queen e3 is an option. Queen to g4 is an option. Takes, takes. And now obviously I don't see the idea. How should I mate him? There must be something symmetrical here, but I don't know exactly what is the main topic here. Check. Hello, mate in ministry. My God, what is this? This is a unbelievable position. So this is mate in 7, and we need to decide where the king should go and what is the follow-up after playing king to g7, king to h5, king to g6. So I'm not sure what is the best option here. I play now king g7, and now he has only one move. He can't take there. He can't take there. He can't take there because of the mate on b1 and h1. So he has only one move, c5. Now we have now two other moves. So this is the position where there is mate in 2, obviously, after we create a position, a mate in 7. So you love this composition. This is two structures for us king 1. Yes. This is structures, but I don't see the main idea here. How should I create a mate? I don't see the idea there. Takes, takes. c5. This is Sam Lloyd. Okay. Bishop g5 doesn't work. Queen to f3. So now queen e3 is my idea. Okay. And if he takes, I have the mate there. And if he takes, I have the mate here. And if he takes, I have the mate here. So this should be the mate. I think this should be the mate. What was the problem? Queen g2. And I love this composition. Oh yes, queen e3, of course. Wow. And then we got the mate. So let's see it from the beginning. This is amazing chess. Yes, amazing chess. Promote variation. Promote variation. So for all the new viewers, this was the starting position. Obviously, my Conrad helped me a lot to find the solution there. So it was really something special. I'm amazed about this exercise. So once again, for all of you who didn't saw the result, it is check queen, check queen, check queen, check queen, and now it's check. So I need to find a solution. King there. It's important not to interfere. And now he plays c5, the only move, and now queen e3. And he can't take, he can only take there, and he can't take with check. That's important. And if he takes there, I have the mate. If he takes there, I have the mate with the bishop. So takes mate. And if he, for example, takes on b4, I have the mate on f2. And if he takes on there, I have the mate on f2. A similar thing, if he takes here, I take here, and there's no check. That's the reason behind that. Okay, so this is the solution. This is the solution, I guess. Conrad, I think we should celebrate this mate with queen e3 now, and obviously he has no way to stop the mate on both sides. It's a nice example of creativity there. So let's celebrate now this with champagne, solving this type of positions there. It's amazing. Ooh, it's hard work, but for you champagne, for me water. Just wanted to drink elegant, and this what this is what's happened, and nobody believes I'm drinking water. It's not vodka or things like that. It's just water. Okay. Um, let's see. what other possibilities. Don't drown yourself. Okay. Do you have other positions which are difficult? So, or should I give you a position? I have now, for example, because you created such a beautiful mate, I have another position for you. For example, from the book Practical Chess Beauty. So this is not only studies, he has studies out there, but he has also games he played and motives which he used in his own games, and afterwards he created some studies which are really interesting. And he has different chapters with pawns, with queens, domination. And because we had now the topic with the queen, I thought let's have a look what kind of examples he has. He has also Zwischenzug, systematic maneuvers, various tactics, perpetual check modes, under promotion, mutual under promotions, and I think mutual under promotions, stalemate motives. So these are all beautiful examples, and I can look, for example, where uh, he uses his forks, domination, mate, ultimate sacrifice. I think the ultimate sacrifice is an example for where he uses his queen. So let's see what's the best approach. And he has beautiful under promotion. Let's see it. I have a game there from Robert Kuczynski against Afek, and also the other one, which seems very complicated, is against Afek against Alexander Kaspi. That's very complicated position. Let's share the screen. What's the best choice now? Creating a board editor. Okay, and clear the board. Let's share the screen with this board editor. Yes, that's the beginning there. White has the queen on c4 and the king on f1. This is a game, so it's not that spectacular what you prepared for us, but I just share with you now examples from real games which Afek played. And the bishop on d6 and pawns on g3, f2. That's the position. And black has king to a8, bishop on h2, and knight on g4, queen on f5, rook e3, and rook e8, and the pawns on c6, g5, and g7. That's the position. So I have two pieces, yes, pawn on d5, and in this position, it's white to move, and you see black has a very dominant position, but his bishop, the bishop is not there. I think I'm going to head to bed, but I will try and catch you around. Okay, mate. In -3, I wish you a pleasant night. See you all. And let's have the analysis board. In this position, it's white to move. So we have the game there. Obviously, in this position, you already saw the move. It's a spectacular move. The bishop is trapped there, so there is a certain kind of uh, pin there. And he has also some difficulties with the 8 rank. That's the one of the topics here. And he plays queen take g4 here. So making use of the weakness of the back rank. So he's taking on g4, and after queen takes g4, he has d takes c6. Zwischenzug, threatening mate on b7. As you see, suddenly he can't take on b6 because bishop takes c6 with mate. And then he played a5, stopping this mate idea. C takes b7, king a7. And now rook takes e3, queen c4 check, rook e2. And now I'm threatening to win the rook, but he can't take my rook because of b8, making a queen there. So he's playing now rook to d8. And that's now a difficult position. How should white continue? And he has now interesting sacrifice, queen to b8 check, the second queen sacrifice in this variation. And now rook takes, check on b7, and now the king a6, bishop to b8, queen d3, rook e6 check, and he resigned. Now. We have now. It is not just the material advantage. After king b5, various ways lead the black king into the yes. He has bishop c6 check, king c4, king rook e5, queen b1, and now king g2, and he has now interesting mate on b5, having a huge advantage there. So it's an interesting position, I admit. It's not that obvious. This game was played by Afek Yohanan against Kaspi Alexander, and I like it. It's not that complicated when you see the variation with taking on c6. And here he has already a lot of material advantage. This bishop, in fact, is not playing, and the rook is now the two rooks and the bishop are too much for the king and the queen. So it's clear that he will get here some big advantage. Yes. I hope you like this position. It's not that special as the position which Conrad showed us. It almost feels like it is not a sack given the amount of pieces he wins. Yes, yes. So this is not something for purists who like studies with precise results and perfect mate combination. Of course, now he has a lot of material and he will mate later or sooner. He will mate, but not. It's not exactly a mate. But it's a practical example, and I really like the way he approached this topic. And of course, he has also um, studies, and these studies are much, uh, yes, they are much preciser than what we had here. Let's show you with you one which received the third prize, Maroc Echet 2013. It's a beautiful example. Let's see it. Stopping the sharing the screen, and hopefully this one is um, a better example. Yes. Let's see. Create board editor. Clear board, and now sharing once again the screen. Every time I switch the window, it's important to stop a screenshot another window there. So that's the position. Thank you for following me, Danis Nuben. I hope you enjoy the positions which I share with you. This position is hopefully a little bit more complicated than what I shared to you earlier. So king to queen to h8, and the pawns on h7, c3, and black has the king on c2, rook on d3, pawn on h2, and c7, b7. It's white to move. It's white to move. Let's continue from here. How should white play this position? It's a little bit difficult. Not that clear here. Yes, you can play. Danis Hudruben, you can play against me. I just want to share with you some ideas, some studies. Then we can play if you have some preference. So that's obviously a study by Johanan Afek and Martin Minsky, and received a prize, the third prize in Maroc Echet 2013. I have a question. Can tower and king swap places? No, in this case not. In this case not. And it's a little bit strange. This position is really strange, I must admit. Uh, the black pawn is threatening to have a queen there, and then with a queen on the board, it's very, very difficult there to play. So, how should white play this position? It's a little bit unusual. So he said the direct thematic plays, for example, it's wrong. So queen to g8, having an idea on g2 is not fails, because now he is making a queen there, and after queen a2 check, king to c3. Obviously he can't take there, putting the queen, because I take on h8, and after queen a1, king c4, queen takes h8, I have b5. And the problem is that black is then winning. So that's the variation why it doesn't work. So queen g8 is obviously not the solution. So it's a very long variation there. I think I couldn't found it that way. So instead of playing queen g8, Here's another idea. Of course, also queen f8 doesn't work because after h1 queening, he has queen, and then I have queen a1 check, queen a3, and then I have b5, king to b4, and then c5, and black is winning again. Yes, so this is not working there. Again, it's not working. So what can uh, white play? And obviously, it is a very unusual move, and that's the beauty of this study. You don't have it on the radar immediately, only when you see this long variation. And he's suggesting to play in this line knight c6. The black pawn can't be stopped. However, a warm welcome to the newborn queen may be urgently prepared. So that's his comments about this position. So he needs to take on c6 because if he plays, for example, h1 check, also h1 is met by knight b4 check, and it's winning. Yes, suddenly I can take the rook, winning the rook. So it's not possible in this position. After knight c6, knight b4 is the huge threat, and he takes on c6. Yes, b takes c6, and now queen to g8. That's different. And after h1, he has queen a2 check, king takes c3, and now check there. He must trade the yes, he must. He if he takes there, I have also check and winning. So he plays rook d4, check. That's the trick. And yes, what should he play now? Now comes the very, very unusual position. This is the beauty of this position. Queen c4, yes. So queen c4 is the position, Conrad. Wow, you have seen this example? That's unbelievable, unbelievable. So Conrad, I must say, for this move, you deserve now a celebration. It's not that easy to stop it. There were not enough hints. Yes, yes. This is absolutely beautiful what you just saw there. So after queen c4 check, this stunning cross check turns the table. It's black newborn queen that falls after white gains a vital tempo. So he needs to play king c4, and now queen takes h1, king c5 check, and king a5, and now he is winning this endgame. Yes, obviously it's not that easy to spot queen c4. Yes, um, so uh, therefore I really appreciate that, how he played queen c4, and then I can take the queen. Yes, so it's a beautiful, I must admit, it's a beautiful study, promote variation. So we have knight c6 threatening knight b4 ideas. Now he is queening, and now check winning. So in this position, he needs to take, after knight c6, he needs to take, this is the right variation, promote variation. And now we have queen g8 there, check, he must go, check. And obviously now, if he takes, I have also this check on a1, rook d4, check. And now this is only draw if I take there. And I have the counter chance to play queen c4. And after taking here, I winning the queen. That's the beauty of this study. So must admit there are a lot of a lot of moments where I thought, oh my goodness, what's the main idea there? I wasn't aware of about his tactical tricks. Okay, I'm now ready for the game if you want to challenge me. So let's see if I can create a new game. And you can challenge me online, or and I will get the message. So if you want to play a game with me, please feel free to challenge me without increment. I say 3 minutes, 5 minutes. What's your desired rhythm, playing rhythm? So Danes Nuben, what is your preferred um, game time? What time do you want to play? So you want to play casual game. Niels will want to play 3 minutes. So let's play against Niels Wind. Okay, what should we play here against Niels Wind? Let's play e6, bishop b4 check, and now d5, a3. Let's take. What's the best way? Let's take and play c5. Taking on c4, knight. Let's play knight c6. Bishop g5, yes. Queen a5. Queen d2. Okay. Now I can take on c4. And that's an option. Knight. Let's see, where is the knight going? Let's play h6 first. What's the knight doing there? Preparing to play. Also, knight e7, knight f6. C takes d4 is an option. Creating bishop e3. Bishop e3 is an unusual choice. Okay. Takes. So if I take on c5, c4, playing with knight f6 in some lines. Okay, knight f6. Preparing to castle very fast. It's interesting. Let's see how he uh, develops now. Do I win a pawn now? Threatening to play e5, knight e4, knight e4, knight e4, knight take c3. So let's try with knight e4. I'm not sure if this is working. So good night, Konrad. Good night. I think now it's late enough for me to good night. Yes, yes. It's late, so I'm just thinking it makes sense to take on d4. And now I can win the pawn on c3 with check. Or should I play with knight c5? What's the best option here? Queen take knight c5. It makes sense. Let's play this way. And creating also a threat to b5. Yes, b5 is an option. Let's play. Can I play? Let's play b5. And bishop b7. Castling. Knight a4. Why not? So let's take there. Obviously, I don't have too much time. I'm sorry for that. I don't have too much time. It's uh, so playing now for rook d1 there, takes there, and now let's see what's the best choice. Woo! Congratulations, Niels Wind. I was too slow. Oh, you resigned. Oh, yes, I thought I lost on time. Hmm. So, what's the best choice here? Obviously, I can play rook to d2, I guess. Rook to d2 is a possibility there, and I'm just a piece up there. Yes. So thank you very much that you didn't beat me on time, because obviously um, this position was very complicated. But I think Niels Wind that the opening didn't work that well. It was a problem with this bishop g5, bishop e3 sequence. I think that wasn't very precise there, because I still need to play with queen a5. This is in my plan, and then suddenly I've got some lead in development. And afterwards, I took the pawn on c4 under good circumstances. So that was a problem there. Okay. Now I think it's time for me to say also goodbye. I'm not sure if I can make a raid, and if it's possible to make a raid. Let's see who can gain from me some viewers. If you allow me to make this raid, I'll do it. Uh, I'm not that used to make such things, so let's see who is there uh, raiding, who I can raid there, who is another viewer who can be supported there. Let's see, Schach Opa. There's a Schach Opa. Let's see, can I rate a Schach Opa? Obviously, I need to see the The raid stream chat einklappen. I don't know how I can do a raid now there. I don't know it. I'm sorry for that. Obviously, making a raid is not that obvious. Let's make it the other way, going to the channel and creator dashboard. Perhaps it's better this way. And let's see. Now I can raid. Yes, yes, I can raid. Schachoper is obviously there. Kanal reden. And let's see. Schachoper. Yes, Schachoper. Let's see if Schachoper is allowing me to raid. And thank you very much for joining Schachoper. He's also streaming on Lichess. So let's see if it's possible. I wish you all the best, and hopefully I see you soon on my stream. Goodbye, and thank you very much for your support.